Hello, good morning. Sorry about leaving you a little bit longer than I normally do. I just getting my coffee. Getting my coffee. I have a friend that I dog sit for every once in a while, so I had to get up a little bit extra early and go let the dog out and stuff. Adorable dog. Always so excited every time I walk in the door. She's just jumping around and jumping on you and just she's so excitable. I think I don't honestly know her breed, but I think it was supposed to be a Australian Shepherd. Anyways, let us go. Today's going to be a busy day, so I'm really looking forward to having this guaranteed 2-hour time. Even though I'm streaming, even though it's content, I'm really looking forward to having like this 2-hour gap to myself. We're playing video games. I almost didn't play Dungeons today. I almost played a different game, but yeah, I just wanted to continue the progress on this for a bit. Okay, here we go. Now I've got to really reorient myself because I don't know where I left myself off. Oh, we've got people in our dungeon. Oh, that's right. We're like aggressively trying to. Alright, let's just do the board button. Really should rebind those spells. I should hotkey those spells. But yeah. Just gonna do some of this. There we go. That seems a lot better. Oop, pardon me. Just gonna adjust the volume a little bit there. Platinum, didn't I? Did you see the little dead body of the... Okay, you can go over there. You can clear. I'll take all this gold you have to offer. All that gold. And this gold too, actually. And that gold too, while we're at it. And this gold over here. And all gold. More gold. If I remember correctly, gold's gonna be an issue. Alright, what have we unlocked? We need to research the arena so we can start pumping people up, so let's just do that first. And then we can even put the arena right there if we really wanted to. I mean, we have options. We're gonna need like quite a bit of gold to afford the fighting pit that goes in the arena. Sounding. Also Nagas.
The cities had still not all been wiped from the face of the overworld. It was time that the lazy evil finally got around to doing something about it. Once again, a gold transport was required.
Okay, let's see. Where are you gonna appear down here? Tell me. Are you gonna appear down here? Yep, that's where they're gonna appear. So I need to hurry up and get the arena, and I need to hurry up and get the fighting pit, because otherwise I'm in trouble. I'm in way trouble. There we go.
The Ultimate Evil's arena was imposing, impressive, charming, and pure fiction. In fact, this new room had not even been researched in the Tinkerer's Cave yet. How on earth is this game ever going to come to an end?
Dude, I am literally in the middle of researching it. Hold your horses. Of course. He probably... Oh, I aggroed. Well, that's okay. Oh, nope. Just let them go back to their... Let them go back, and we'll focus down these guys instead. Let's focus down that healer first and foremost. Yep, focus down the other healer. Come on, get in the area. We're losing guys already because we aggroed the guards from the area. Go, focus her down, focus them down. I don't think the donkey does a lot of damage to us. Oh, no, no, no. Kill her, kill her, kill her,
It's
kill her.
payday.
Oh. Alright, we did lose quite a bit of guys. We lost 4 guys.
Goes without saying that the servants of the ultimate evil intercepted this gold transport as well.
So that's good news because we need the money. So we're going to go down here. And then we're going to, for the horde, these guys. Oh, cool. Got all of them. Excellent. Okay, so we get to keep our guys. That saves me a ton of money because now the snots will drag them, or I'll drag them over to the beds. There we go. And then, where's my goblin? I have 3 goblins. I'd like to take a regular goblin, please. That was Gobblebot. That was not a regular goblin. We got our arena. Arena. Here we go. It costs 900 gold. This is starting to sound very familiar. We have another area that we have yet to... Okay, yep. Up in here. Oh, here we go.
The ultimate evil still had to expand the arena in order to make it really useful.
No, I know.
A fighting pit would enable it to improve one of its creatures and train them to be an even better fighter. Exercise equipment would allow its minions to relax and ensure they didn't get bored.
There we go. Now I have enough room for an arena. Let's see, do we put it down there or we put it up here? We'll put it down over here. That way, how about here? That one's. Efficiency 97%. You. It's not. I need to. That block. Give me that block, please. Oh, hello. Greetings, Grumpy. Hello. Oh, where? Good. I was getting worried for a second. What am I gonna do without Grumpy distracting me? I might successfully beat the level or some such, and we can't have that now, can we? Okay. So fighting pit costs 750. Despite your best efforts, Grumpy, I will attempt to stay focused. Oh, cool. Who do we want to not pay? Let's go find one of our specialty guys. I think we've already got something on Gobbo. Here we go. We're gonna not pay our big bad orc. Let's see, we already cleared out this area. We've only got 184. Where are our snots?
Once again, a banker got into difficulty and shouted loudly for government support.
Alright, where's the bank
The
gonna
gold
come
convoy
out?
started making its way along Wall Street.
We're gonna grab... Let's see. I'd really like another orc, but we're too broke. They're gonna come out down here, so we're going to... Not hit escape. Oh shit. No, they're not. They're gonna come out over here. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Don't... Yep, go that way. Good guys. Oh, they're camping next to the city. We're just gonna have to be careful not to aggro the guards. I think we'll be alright, though. I think we'll be alright. How was Grumpy this morning? It's morning for me, anyways.
The cities lay there like ripe fruit, just waiting to be picked.
No, I know,
The
but
ultimate
I don't
evil
have
gathered its
advanced guys
creatures in
yet.
order to address the problem.
Right. Lead them down. Okay, aggro. Come on, guys. Get the fairies. Get the fairies. Focus these guys down. There we go. Oh no, I'm about to lose Naga. That's okay, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the money.
The
And I still got
vicious
Hela
evil's
Nagi.
horde fervently destroyed one of the gold transports and greedily helped themselves to its contents.
Up, group up, group up. Oh, I missed an orc. Okay. Well, maybe one orc won't hurt me. Taking my orc back to respawn. Booyah. Got my orc back. Okay. Because when you use For the Horde, they, it teleports them to your throne room and then you can plunk them on beds and heal them. Okay, so now we've got 644, which is still not enough. By my fighting pit. Ooh, no, I want to do that actually. Forest traps, that is a lot of gold.
Payday!
See, here we go. We are in the gold downward spiral once again. Remember this. Gets the 1,000-yard Vietnam stare. Yes, I had to go run down the road and take care of some dogs that I'm dog sitting. I'm so glad to hear that you enjoy the streams so much. That's very kind of you to say, truly. I just had to run down the street and take care of some the dog. It's a friend of mine, and then and I've dog sat for them before. And then later, when we bought our house, it turned out our house was like just down the road from them.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
That means more gold. Now this guy's gonna get trapped in the loop, isn't he? Oh, let's get him out of there. Yeah. So I was gonna, well, so here's the thing. So I've got some stuff in the burner that I'm sort of trying to figure out how to go about, how I'm trying to tackle. And I was really inspired by another floss tuber named the Giddy Stitcher, and the changes I was referring to was basically doing face cam type videos, which are much more common in the floss tube community. So those are the changes I kept referencing. Is I have a whole like plan in place, and it was just going to be me sitting and talking to the camera.
Another bank required government help.
Oh,
Immediately, a gold-laden donkey headed out onto Wall Street.
That is very relentless. But I do need the gold, so can't complain too much. Where are y'all headed? But yeah, I was gonna do camera. I'm not gonna stop streaming by any stretch of the imagination, because the Saturday morning game streams are just kind of my little chunk of heaven. They're very peaceful for me. They're very relaxing for me, and I get to guarantee that I get to make continuous progress in whatever game I'm focusing on. But last night during the stream that Game Masters did, when he talked about my channel, he talked about the sing-song episodes, and he talked about really appreciating the voice and basically all of the good things he had to say about my channel, which is kind of the majority of the feedback I get. Is anything, you know, I'm kind of like, I don't actually have as much feedback as you might think. So any feedback, oh, okay, there goes my Gobblebot. Why do you have to walk so fast, Gobblebot? I think we've got this, though. I think we'll get the money. All right. guys. Attack the donkey. There you go, dumbasses. Respawn.
Another gold transport was stopped by the creatures of the vile evil.
Very important I get that Gobblebot back. But yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where I was like all gung-ho to do face stuff. I'm probably still gonna do face stuff for the floss too, but either way it kind of made me stop and reconsider, because in general the content that I make is kind of as much or more for me than anything. It's just a way for me to track my own adventures and kind of record and get to keep the adventures I go on, and also make new friends and interact
There were
with people.
still cities waiting to be annihilated by the Horde.
You seem to underestimate how broke I am, narrator. Seriously. But yeah, I think I've repeated the same thing over and over again now. But yeah, no, it had me. Example, I caught up to all the footage I had on Sing Song, and the plan was to just do Saturday streams for the rest of Sing Song's adventure. But he kind of made a good point about that I hadn't realized about the interaction with the NPCs and such, which is 90% of the fun of the game. And that's a lot harder to do when I'm chatting, obviously, or when I'm doing a live stream, because I'm more paying attention to what the chat's doing than, you know, it just, I don't think it would quite come out the same if I were actually doing it as a live stream. And also what's really nice is I can sit down on like a Sunday or something and play for like, you know, my usual amount of game time, which is a ridiculously long time, like 8 hours or something like that, and I can record all these different 30-minute bits and then slowly release them over time, like I did with the original Sing Song parts. And that just also kind of makes my life easier in a way, because then I've got something to put. Let's get new equipment before I can do stuff that's not just on screen. Yeah. Okay, so when you're talking about just stuff that's on screen, well, good. I'm glad to have you here with me every Saturday, Grumpy. Truth be told, I have...
It's
okay,
payday.
I was just getting the amount of money I need. Here, let's quickly spend that money before, there we
A
go.
fighting pit had been built. The secretive evil immediately grabbed one of its creatures and threw the wretch into it in order to be trained. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But that's exactly what happened.
Not everyone can
One of the
do.
creatures found himself in the fighting pit, and somewhat reluctantly, after being convinced via the persuasive power of violence, began training.
The persuasive power of violence. I love the narrator. I love this game so much.
Once again, a banker got into difficulty and shouted loudly for government support. A gold convoy started making its way along Wall Street.
We're gonna see where they pop up. Oh, good. Thank you, Grumpy, for saying so. You're very kind. Yeah, I certainly have enough other stuff going on in my life to fret too awful hard about the YouTube stuff, but I don't want to just let it be all lackluster. You know, it's a hobby for me, just like my stitching is a hobby, just like my gaming is a
Mission
hobby.
accomplished. The creature had finished its training and evolved. Smugly, the ultimate evil patted itself on the back.
This is gonna be tough. There's a lot of warriors down there. Alright guys, come on. Get with the program. Come on. My stream's been sharing a window. Yeah, okay, yeah, so you're kinda in the same boat I am. Sharing the screen. It's really easy to just, you know, and I don't have to worry about lighting, and I don't have to worry about, you know, there's so much stuff I don't have to worry about. There we go. Let the Gobblebot just grab them all. Man, the donkey's got a lot of health. I'm not gonna lie.
Goes without saying that the servants of the ultimate evil intercepted this gold transport as well.
Okay. Good boys. Gonna just like nick that a smidge. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick you. I'm sorry, Gobblebot. Please get back up with dignity. Alright. But yeah, all long-winded explanation of I really had this surefire direction, like, oh, I'm gonna do this with my channel. And then I watched a stream last night where I got some very, very generous, maybe overly generous feedback, but at least some here's some pointers type feedback, and that made me kind of tilt my head to the side and go, oh, okay. So what I'm probably gonna now do is have sort of sections. I'm probably still gonna do the face cam for the floss tube stuff, just because that's more the standard in that community anyways, and it's a whole lot easier. I mean, the animating stuff just takes way too long. I can't maintain a lot of the animated videos, as we mentioned last time. And so do FaceTime stuff for FlossTube. I'm still gonna do my Saturday game streams, obviously. And then I'm going to have a particular game, like say Skyrim and Sing Song. I have another game actually that's already recorded, it just hasn't been released yet. I'm gonna have a particular game or a particular adventure where I do the pre-recorded stuff, and then I let them out midweek. So in theory, I should have about 3 videos a week, give or take how frequently the FlossTube
The
stuff
cities
comes
had
out.
still not all been wiped from the face of
But
the
at least
overworld.
2.
It was time that the lazy evil finally got around to doing something
Book
about
flip.
it.
Oh, book flip throughs. Oh, so I need a new camera for that. One I just have is just up to par. Yeah, I could see, like, on a face cam I can get away with having the on a face cam I can get away with having the like a lower quality camera because there's not as much detail, but on a book, ooh, yeah, I could see a book. I could see a book really requiring losing my train of thought. I could see that because you gotta see all the detail on the pages and everything. Can live with voice for print, face for radio, and ideas for television. That's me in a nutshell. Boy, I like that. Voice for print, face for radio, and ideas for television. Okay, let's hurry up and get some more of our guys upgraded. That
Another
100%.
bank required government help. Immediately, a gold-laden donkey headed out onto Wall Street.
The good news is we should be able to get our Defibromat soon. Okay, so actually we've got 2 Healy Nagas now. Let's grab all of you guys, except for you, and we'll let one train. And then we'll grab you guys, and then we'll grab Gobbo and the Assassin, and we're gonna plonk them out over here.
It's payday.
We're recreating our horde just a little bit so that we can, yeah, as long as they're in our territory, that's a win. Come around the backside here. I want to target the ferry first and foremost. Not aggro those guards. Okay, guys, come on. Target the ferry, come on. There you go. There you go. We can barely manage 2 videos a week at the moment. I do a stream every second Monday, which helps push content out there. That's kind of the game streams for me.
Another gold transport was stopped
Download
by the
it.
creatures
The-
of the vile evil.
Yep, that's kind of the game streams for me. The Saturday game streams is they accomplish a lot of things in one fell swoop, and one of those things is well, I could probably take these guys. Hang on. are low-level guys. Yep. I lost my train of thought for the moment. That's what Grumpy's here to do. Oh, nope, there's a guy there now. He'll health first. Watch my health bars. Oh. I think we went through with no casualties on that.
The city by the forest and its lumber camp held up well, but were not able to tactically outwit the dastardly evil's genius. And so
Okay.
the city was destroyed by the Horde. The question now arose whether the Horde should start felling trees here, or whether that would enrage the Night Elves. Hang on, Night Elves? Oh, wrong game. Apologies.
If Frodo and Sam would hang on, that's not the right script. Getting distracted. Oh, Saturday streams accomplish multiple things in one fell swoop. They catalog the adventures. There's some guaranteed time for me to sit and chillax and not worry per se as much about the specifics of the content. It's also an established thing. It gets content out there. So like last week was super busy / kind of a dry week where I didn't have anything come out. And so, you know, all else fails, the Saturday stream will be there. Yeah, like kind of hitting multiple things all at once. But all that to say, I think I've got a corner of the room that is planned to be and I've already tested lighting and camera and all of that stuff, and it's all going to work out pretty darn well. The only caveat is the mic. That's what's holding me up right now, because the way my mic, for my stitching videos, especially the way the camera and the mic are set up, is one's on one side and one's on the other. And I can't do that in a... all connected. Yep, they'll let me. They'll let
Once
in.
again, a gold transport was required.
They'll let in first. Need a new mic, so I can do the face-to-face stuff, so I can do the floss tube stuff, and then also there'll still be occasional Stitch with Me's. And then there's still going to be the Saturday game streams, and then it sounds like there's probably still going to be the pre-recorded stuff.
Cities
I had
lay there like ripe fruit, just waiting to be picked.
Shush.
The ultimate evil gathered its creatures in order to address the problem.
On the end credits of the last sing-song video, I even put in there like "see you on stream" because the idea was that I would continue it just on Saturday streams alone. But again, you're not going to get that good character interaction in a live stream, I don't think. And for an RPG heavy game like Sing Song and the other one that I've got in the books, that pre-recorded methodology might actually be a bigger win. Games like this and Subnautica. Subnautica is a survival game, so you've got large periods where kind of nothing's happening. And this game, which is both entirely requires focus, but also kind of doesn't. Like this game is a fun, wacky game, and that's easier to play on chat or with people with chat. Whereas a more immersive roleplay heavy game like Skyrim might be better off in the camp of pre-recorded stuff. So all of that to say, everything changed when I listened to Game Masters last night. Oh, that was fun though. I love watching him stream. I do really enjoy the Game Masters channel. Every time I watch any of his videos, and especially his live streams, I walk away just feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit more joyful, just a little bit less stress. There's just something about the quality, particularly of his voice and his, what's the word? Like the how he speaks is just so like, I can't be stressed and listen to that. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm not crazy. You're with me, Grumpy. You follow the spluttering line of logic, and then all that was. Okay.
The strange altar was finally researched and ready to be built. Soon, any creatures who were stupid enough to die in the overworld could be brought back to life. That is, if it were desirable to do so.
Okay, we also should be upgrading our guys too. I'm falling behind here. Let's get another, although most of our guys are kind of upgraded. And, oh, we missed out. I think we're gonna miss this next gold shipment. I was too busy talking. That's okay. I think what we're gonna do, as a matter of fact, how far are you? Along? How far are you along the path of upgrading? You're 3/4 of the way. Okay. There's a little timer thingy down here at the bottom with a little circle that fills in. Tells me how close he is. Oh, they're stopping. Yes! Okay, I might catch them after all. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try and catch them. Yeah. You know, sometimes I don't get to figure stuff out until I'm talking out loud. It's like the part of my brain was picking up on the whole RP versus live streaming, but I didn't know how to articulate it, and then... Alright. Oh dear. Okay, no. Alright, we need to... We're gonna lose people because they walked out too fast. My bad. I think we're still gonna get the cash though. We're just gonna lose our one Naga. Come on, just kill it. It's just a horse. It's just a horse with
It
saddlebags.
goes without saying that the servants of the ultimate evil intercepted this gold transport as well.
Alright, assassin, you're just gonna have to go back the long way. Sorry, dude. You're just gonna have to walk back. Okay. But we do need 1,000 golds. Distract achievement. A gaming affecting distracted achievement. Yes. If I was one of those advanced channels with like the snazzy little effects going on, I would give you a snazzy effect there, Grumpy, for achievement unlocked. Oh, hello, Seraphis. Really enjoyed, happy to see you here. I wasn't sure if you'd make it, but really enjoyed catching you and Game Masters on the stream last night. That was interesting. It was really interesting, actually. Kind of a unique idea. I haven't seen it at any other channels do something like that, where they just kind of go through their own sub-feed and talk about other creators, but it was actually, I think, kind of inspired. I know I kept using that word, like, a lot, but I really enjoyed hearing a lot about channels I've never even heard of, and then also hearing other, you know, channels that I do follow get talked about. That was really cool. So how is everyone doing? Is everyone healed up all right? Yeah, you're sitting here still training. Back to the game. I need 1,000 gold. Oh, I have 1,000 gold. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The quote strange altar. Cool. All right. I'm feeling a lot more capable now. We've got 2
There were
healing
still
nuggets.
cities waiting to be annihilated by the Horde.
Guess where we're going next. Game Masters. Oh, yes. Grumpy, if you didn't know. Game Masters and Seraphis were on a stream last night. At least it would be last night to my time. It was 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But go rewatch it, go catch it on YouTube. And it was really cool. He did, Game Masters kind of went through his channels that he subscribed to and sort of talked about them and what he likes about them and what he gets out of them and thanking certain channels, and just overall the discussion was pretty cool. I had to bounce pretty early, but
Another bank required government help. Immediately, a gold-laden donkey headed out onto Wall Street.
we're just gonna for the horde. There we go. Beef up all of our guys. There we go. We need to tackle the fairies, though. We need to prioritize them. Yeah.
Payday. The vicious evil's horde fervently destroyed one of the gold transports and greedily helped themselves to its contents.
Heck yeah. Okay. Actually, let's do this one. Oh, I forgot about there's apparently a little warrior down there.
The small fishing village offered little resistance
Okay.
against the horde. The thought of getting the fishermen to work for it was quickly rejected by a doubtful evil. It was concerned that the horde would get too used to something so tasty.
Tastier than unicorn salami. Still the same day for you. That's okay. That's what I thought. Because it's like right now, even though it's 5 o'clock in the morning for me, for you, it's like almost midnight, or basically midnight, as it's, so which means the stream, you know, if I went to bed for 8 hours, that means that that stream with Game Masters was like early morning for you? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah, I had to get up, I had to go drive down the road and take care of the dogs. Then I have my regular stream, so I got 2 hours of stream. Then an hour after the stream ends, I have 1 day a month that I get to spend with my best friend, and today is that day, so she's coming over here. I call it Sumi Days. And then after Sumi, so I get her until about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then it's D&D, of which I still haven't prepped anything. Shh, don't tell anyone. So today is a jam-packed day. Jam-packed day. Alright, see this? Well, no, we have our Defibromat up, so even if they die and they're not in our territory, we still get to keep them. Keeping the Gobblebot alive throughout that, it was a deal breaker. Keeping the Healy-Naga and the Gobblebot alive during the beginning portions of the game was an absolute... Now I can just sit here. Although why they're focusing on those 2 orcs instead of our magic user down here, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. So, 9:26 p.m. The stream was 11:30 a.m. So yeah, it's a fun thing. Antipodal? I don't actually know that word. Fun vocabulary time. I need to look that up. When I was little, I had a much better vocabulary. I don't anymore. It was a direct, there's a direct line between how much I read as a kid and how good my vocabulary was, and how much I don't read as an adult and how much my vocabulary has gone down. It's just a direct ratio.
The city by the quarry could not withstand the marauding horde and became victim to the bloodthirsty warriors. The survivors would be allowed to continue working in the quarry.
Oh, look at all that lava.
They'd
That
just
looks
be
so
made
great.
to do it in chains to please the insidious evil. Mission accomplished. The unicorn graced the ultimate evil's mantelpiece. The cities lay in ruins and Wall Street was occupied. 99% of the mission objectives had been completed. Wait, no, it's 100%. Excellent.
The Antipode is the place on the other side of the globe from where you are. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for...
The ultimate evil was on the trail of the mage Gandaldor, one of the treacherous heroes who had banished it. Evil had followed him into a craggy valley, which was home to some trolls. Here the magician would utter his last spell.
Gandaldor and the trolls from hell. This game, man, it's pure gold, this game. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for D&D today, actually, because I legit have nothing planned. It's gonna be one of those half hour before everyone shows up type things. They just arrived in a large city, so it shouldn't be too bad. The hard part is going to be the thing one of my biggest weak spots as a DM is
Trolls, renowned for their striking power, inhabited
apparently.
this land. The ultimate evil had sent off Trollolo, one of its orc clan chiefs, to invite the
Trollolo?
trolls to join the horde. At the same time, the vengeful evil was on the hunt for the good magician Gandaldor. He was thought to be in the area, and had been one of the heroes who had banished the evil. Not that the revenge-thirsty evil needed any reason for hunting down good-natured beings. First priority, however, was to meet with the clan chief. Everything else could be dealt with later.
okay. So anyways, as I was saying, my biggest weak spot as a DM is pacing, and not necessarily the minute-by-minute pacing. Like the in-session pacing, that's not so bad, but the kind of episode-to-episode pacing. I definitely struggle bus with that. So I know the locations very well. I know the NPCs in the locations very well. Where I struggle with is how to introduce them, because there's a part of me that's sort of always holding back. And actually, Bob Worldbuilder did a video a while back on greatest regrets. He did a poll where he asked DMs what their greatest regrets as DMs are. And I of course voted in that poll, and then I went poking through the comments, and one of the comments really struck a chord with me. I wish I could remember the user's name. And he or she said that their biggest regret as a DM was holding things back, thinking, oh, this would be really cool, and then not running it. They said at the bottom of it was a long comment, but they said at the bottom of the comment, if you have a cool idea, do the cool idea. Don't wait, don't hold back, just do it. Just play the cool idea. If you think it's really awesome, just literally next session, do that cool idea. And I really liked that comment, and really got me to stop and think about how much I do tend to hold back isn't maybe quite the right word, but there's definitely a degree of I need to just stop, and I just need to put the cool stuff out there. If I haven't, I'm like, oh, it turns out that this guy is really part of a secret underground. Oh no, I need to have a sort of plan in place, and I need to be very serious about actually introducing that concept. Yeah, they are. You like slow burns in fiction and have to constantly kick yourself to move things along faster in the games that you run. Okay, so you kind of know what I'm talking about, Grumpy. That, sometimes that we're maybe you're a fan of the build-up part of it, and the dangerous part about that is that you get to let's see, we need to go over here. I'm not paying attention to the game. Oh, wow, there's a lot of gold down here. Okay, that's clearly supposed to be a guard room or something. What the heck is up with this gold layout? What kind of room is that? But yeah, no, I need to do a better job of just, if I get a cool idea, then do the cool idea. That sounds like mana. Oh, getting some gold out of there. The efficiency is going to be way low, though. I think I need to go ahead and fill the room in, much as I don't want to spend the money to do it.
There was a small, very well-guarded Alliance camp in the overworld that had now noticed the Horde. Unfortunately, this camp was already connected to the dungeon, so that very soon, wave upon wave of heroes would start streaming into the dungeon.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we've got 4 and 2, and we need a goblin. Otherwise, our tinkers.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
That's the wave after wave that he was talking about. Okay, we need to. Let's see. So, what is your efficiency at? 95? I don't like that the efficiency is so low, but research some doors. Already researched toolboxes. Okay, I need toolbox protections. I need goblins. They've put 2 creative max for some reason. Let's do another orc. And then let's do. Oh, he's pretty much got those guys. No. Tell everybody to converge on that spot. Heroes are streaming now. No, watch our streams instead. Heroes, like heroic, like bears heroic. Oh, you got me checking now. Oh yeah, that right. I missed that Needlebug live stream. Good job, Tori.
Payday.
6 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, she was on at 6 p.m. last night. I totally. Let's see, what time is it? 6:05. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I only intended to stream until about 7. Okay, let's see. How am I doing? I've got 1,400 gold. These guys. So we can keep mining out that way. 5 to 2. That's a pretty good ratio. Oh, the hero's streaming into the dungeon. What are the odds that that's what you meant? And yet, as I picked up my phone, there was a notification for one of the Zenith comics. I don't know. It was probably from like yesterday or something, but I did just happen to still be sitting on the notification bar on my phone. Oh, good times. You couldn't have planned that better, Grumpy. You had me all kinds of confused. You got me, Grumpy. You got me. I was gotten. I was totally thinking they were live right now and feeling bad for not being in it. Even though I miss a large portion of them. They put out a lot of content. Holy crap. I love Bear to pieces, but unfortunately I am nowhere near able to catch everything that he does. I have a hard time keeping up. Actually, it was funny. Inspired by Game Masters last night, I went and did a subscription scrub because... oh, okay. Yeah, he's... I'm not surprised to hear that it's today.
The Ultimate Evil had for some time been plotting what to do with the unfortunate magician Gandaldor, should it happen to get hold of him. But Gandaldor would be prepared. He had long predicted the return of the Dark Lord. I mean, the Ultimate Evil.
The return of the Dark Lord. Oh god. Yeah, we need to buff these guys. Oh, and enemies spawn.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Right there, that's good. Okay, we're gonna lose. Yep, we lost. We lost people. Just go over there for now. Okay. We don't have a hospital yet, do we? There's a good big space for a healing room. Got a bunch of good big spaces, but they're taken up with other stuff. This is not going to end well.
Defend the throne room.
Yep, I know. problem is that I don't have a lot of people to defend with. They're all dead. I tried to pick up that potion to, go away. There we go. At least they'll sit here and they'll heal up and...
Defend the throne room.
And this is where we get into the throne room cycle, where they get up at very low health and I just keep picking them up and plonking them in beds, and they keep getting up, and battle of attrition. My god, my throne room's almost dead. Not a good start. I was too busy talking. See what happens?
The throne room is under attack.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah. Yeah, he does so much stuff. It's true. It's true. He does a lot of stuff. Okay, we're gonna try this again, and I'm gonna try to focus this time. I'm really good. I promise I'm gonna try and focus this time. I've been fussing. I had another video and or stream. I think it was the last Stitch With Me, where I messed myself up so bad. Where the audio was doing that thing where it like cuts in and
Renowned
out.
for their striking power,
Oh, that drives me
inhabited
crazy. I
this
can't
land.
stand that.
The ultimate evil had sent off Trollolo, one of its Orc clan chiefs,
All right,
to
we're gonna
invite the
just
trolls to
adjust
join
that
the
down
horde.
just a
At the
tad.
same time, the vengeful evil was on the hunt for the good magician Gandaldor. He was thought to be in the area and had been one of the heroes who had banished the evil.
Okay. All right, let's not fall behind this time. Let's get started right away. Okay, there we go. Now I know they put. See, I hate how they put gold here because I'd rather not actually connect those rooms in that way. And then, do we have 4 of those bad boys? We have 4 of those bad boys. Not dead. Broken. We're gonna start toolbox production right away. And we're going to keep a closer eye on our goblins this time. We're not just going to go highlighting any of Mount of Gold anywhere. We're going to start out with at least 2 of each. There we go. And what we're going to do is, as soon as that's done, we're going to fill this back in. I like the efficiency being higher in this one. It needs to be at least 100 if I could get it. Okay. Put this up. Oop. I have my big Yoda mug today. My sister works at Petco and they had mugs, and so she got me a mug. I have not watched all of this show, so please forgive my phrasing, but I have a mug with the Baby Yoda on it, and that is the only name I'll ever have for the creature. That's all I know about it. It's just Baby Yoda. I only have 3 mugs that I cycle between traditionally, and this is not one of them, but that's okay. I have a mug that is clear, that has Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington, and Sally on it because I'm obsessed with that movie and I own all kinds of various paraphernalia of that movie. And so that's the go-to anytime anyone needs to get me a Christmas or birthday present. That's what they get me, is something themed from that movie. I have the black D&D mug with the ampersand on one side and then I believe it's the red box artwork on the other side. You've seen it in Bear's streams all the time. He uses that mug. I have that exact same mug. And then I have a white mug with a D20 with a cartoon cat lazily laying over the top of the D20 and it says Dungeon Meowster. Oh, good. You're with me, Grumpy. I mean, the Baby Yoda is inescapable. You can't. No, even people who have not watched the shows know about the Baby Yoda. It's literally everywhere. You can't avoid it. but I don't know. Apparently it has a name or something. I quit watching the show. Okay, I need to pay attention. Nope. God. Arena. Yes, please. Research the arena. Too sweet. Our stops digging. They're going to be digging that one area. So let's go here. Put a room
There was
there.
a small, very well-guarded Alliance camp in the overworld that had now noticed the Horde. Unfortunately, this camp was already connected to the dungeon, so that very soon, wave upon wave of heroes would start streaming into the dungeon.
222. Very not wealthy. Not enough gold. 750. Oh, if we could get some more gold, pretty please. Yep, they're gonna be over.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Orc. We're gonna make ourselves broke hiring another orc. Alright. It's time to put my head back in the game. We're gonna have all our orcs go here and deal with those guys. As soon as we get the money, we can put a little thingamajigger over here. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Watch this. Instead, we're gonna do that. No, let's get another goblin. Actually, let's get toolbox production at max because I think we're going to be really reliant on traps. I wonder if this is the dreaded. Oh, I wonder if this is that map. If this is the map I'm thinking of, the first time I played it, it took me like 6 tries to get it. I kept dying over and over and over again. All right, we already researched the arena, right? A healing room. We do not have a healing room, actually. Another big one. Alright, let's put the healing room down here since we know this is... We kind of already know what this is going to turn into. And then this can be the arena. It's done being researched. Let me just clear out some of this gold. And we'll do... Let's not do it there. Let's do 2, 2, 1. That's it. And then once that couple 3 get dug out, we'll put those back in. Mostly watching older shows or Japanese or Korean shows. My powers are making them manifest evil smile. Plot twist. It was Grumpy that was the ultimate evil the whole time. Dun dun dun. We also need to consider building some a lot. There we go. You stop bugging that goblin. I need these goblins to work like hard. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, let's take care of these guys real quick. No more enemies in the dungeon. There's gonna be some There's gonna be some of these dudes coming out of the dungeon at some point. Alright. I'd like to funnel them through there as much as possible. Of course, if they have a bard, they're just gonna... We're gonna get ahead of ourselves.
Some creatures had been hiding in a secret room. They joined the... This Trollolo is so well known that a plan is afoot to make a movie about his life. But hey, let's face it, the development stage for that has been almost as long as a certain Duke needed to use up his chewing gum reserves.
I'm sorry if that sounds terrible, me like snickering and giggling to myself. It's just so funny. So actually, what we're gonna do is we're
There
gonna
are enemies in your dungeon.
in here. There we go. Now we can just cram some beds in there. Okay, I guess we're not filling that in for the moment. What we're gonna do. That. We don't really need a big healing room. Alright.
Oh, oh.
Alright. And then everybody to the throne room, please. Maybe we'll take care of that. Okay. I keep forgetting to release that spell. I used that spell. I summoned everybody to up where all those Atronachs are, and then... yeah. I need to pay more attention to that. Okay, so now this is the healing room. So now the healing room is much higher efficiency. We're going to go over here. We're going to see if we can research the arena is researched. So now we just need the 1250 to research the defibrillator. So the healing room is good. What was the other room we were hoping to build? Oh, the arena. Actually, we need to, like, build one. Okay, so let's do here and here. Then I think there was another place we were going to put a door for efficiency. Oh, here we go. 102. Much better. So when you place doors down, they heal a lot more. Or the room does a lot better. Okay. The productive work rate. I'm going to put that on a goblin. 100%. You better be filling in, little snot. Filling. I probably shouldn't be spending my gold. I probably should be saving it for researching it. And or getting a bigger army. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, let's do this. And then let's go ahead and tell everybody to come here. And hopefully we've timed it right so where it's sort of in between. I don't want them getting there way ahead of everybody. I want everybody to arrive at the same time. I mean, it's called the Horde after all. Oh, these guys are gonna wipe me out. These guys are probably gonna wipe me out. We're gonna try our best. I can. There's a lot of gold in there, and it would just be really nice.
It's payday.
You heal. I mean, those orcs are hanging in there. Kudos to you guys. Die with lightning. There we go. Now they're gonna go into the traps. Well, at least the traps will hurt him. Sorry, I went quiet there for a minute. Put some more beds down because we definitely don't have the defibrillator, whatever, yet. But see, now he's one lone little guy all by himself, so now he's not going to live nearly as long. Even if they are all low health. Okay, perfect. Alright. We have recovered the area now. Alright, let's do rooms, treasure. Treasure room here, good enough. We're just gonna mine the crap out of this. go. I want that, 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 that. All the gold. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Final Fantasy jig there for you. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be that one level that
There are
sucks.
enemies in your dungeon.
Basically what it is if it's the map I'm thinking of, there's one map in particular. No, it can't be this one. Can it? It can't be this one. Alright, we're just gonna... They're trying to repair all the traps. There. So I'm not entirely broke. Ooh, yeah, that did a lot of damage. Well, that's okay. Just stand there and die. I'm okay with that. Okay. Back to work. Work. Yeah, if it's the level I'm thinking of, it's basically just wave after wave after wave after wave after wave of enemies, and you get really torn in a zillion directions, and you have to like defend the dungeon, and you have to like, and it gets really hard because the enemies just get progressively more difficult at a much faster rate than... Probably have enough. We should focus on an arena. 900 gold. Okay. We need to get an arena. We need to beef up our dudes. We need Healy Nagas. Don't spend any more money, tempting as it is. Just wait. Just wait. Are they still mainly up in this area? 920. Ooh, yeah. So we need about 900 for the arena floor. That's some expensive flooring.
Gandaldor? Gandaldor? I thought he was already dead. Wasn't he killed by that evil sorcerer, Malfrog?
Alright, I wonder if that improves the efficiency. And I care about the efficiency of certain rooms, like the toolbox room in particular. Wait a minute. There's like a... Get out of here. There's like a... Okay, no, that's normal. Okay, I thought there was like a square of block there that was not... Oh no, it's just the wheel going into the ground. The wheel goes into the ground, and then that bit of ground doesn't have the metal-looking floor texture. I thought there was a bit of floor that was not actual Tinkerer's shop for a minute. Okay. Irish coffee. It's just coffee and Jameson and oh, I forget the brand. We got a different Irish cream this time, and I don't remember what brand it was. It's about the only thing I put Irish whiskey in. There's a monkey. There's a snake in these boots. Sorry. That's actually Woody from Toy Story. But that's what popped into my head. Maybe my Irish coffee is stronger than I thought. Who knows? That's okay. One of the technicians came into work the other day.
Payday.
Kind of singing, like not mumble singing, but like kind of absent-mindedly singing. And I like... even from across part of the warehouse and around, because my office is kind of in the warehouse sort of, but it's way over in a corner and it is walled in, so I have to poke my head out the door, but I heard it like all the way through and through my door and everything. And I poke my head out and I look at them. There's a couple of them in the warehouse doing some internal work. And I was like, are you singing Phantom of the Opera? And he just smiled and he's like, yeah. I was like, I did not think anyone in this building would get that. I work with a lot of great people, but nerds, they are kind of not. The closest thing to nerds that they have is a bunch of Call of Duty players, and I don't really consider that nerdedom, because you can be a Call of Duty player and know nothing about any other video games or video game history or nothing, so I don't really consider that being nerds. Okay. Slacking off again. Slacking.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We're gonna wait, and they're going to... Do I have that thingy up again? I do not have it up. We're just gonna let them come through the traps. Let them come through the traps. Okay. I remember where I left off now. Alright, we've got 2 of those Healy Nagas. First and foremost, Healy Nagas. Oh, the musical. 100% the musical. He's there, the Phantom of the Andrew Lloyd Webber. Although, I think he was referencing the movie, but... You're supposed to let them go through the traps, guys. I know it uses toolboxes and stuff. Oh. Look at that trap did so much damage. Like, that dude is dead. That dude is dead. And now all we have to do is deal with the bard. Look, a monkey. One of my coworkers was actually looking outside. We were on the 12th floor downtown, so then there are no monkeys in Canada. Maybe it's the novelty of it. Like, if in that particular situation there would be no monkeys, so if someone suddenly exclaims that, you can't not look. You can't not look. I would look. You would probably have gotten me with that one. Gold. We're sitting at 760. I bet you we've got a Healy Naga? Why do I not have a Healy Naga? Alright. Oh, I probably don't have a Healy Naga because I probably used that one ability which caused her to run away. Why do the goblins always get there first? Goblins, y'all gonna die. I'm just gonna... No. You can go show up. You can go arrive on site with the rest of the horde. Is that our only mana production? No, we've got mana production. Okay, here we go. Yes, population point increase. Although we're already at 30, and 30 is pretty good. Remember in the beginning level when we only started out with 15? Oh, that's true point, Grumpy. You do have to sound convincing. You have to have the appropriate amount of shock and awe in your voice, I think. Especially if you're trying to sell the... Alright. Who's gonna go back? Nosh Risa or Dear Yisa? Nosh Risa. Okay, you keep upgrading yourself. You go, girl. Girl boss power. Woo! I insist on having all Healy Nagas. Okay. Ma'am, I need you to upgrade yourself. That probably sounds really strange out of context, but... Ma'am? Ma'am, I need you to go upgrade yourself. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna shuffle that down just a tad. Just a tad. There we go. Small movements. So I'm messing with the because I'm a paranoid person. I'm constantly eyeballing the little audio graphic on the on my other monitor. The the green yellow type when I'm talking in the game audio because I'm just really it's something that needs to be right. You know, anyone will tell you that good audio far trumps good video. You know, people will stick around for a bad video if your audio is good, but if your audio is bad, it doesn't matter how good your video is type stuff. So I'm constantly eyeballing it. And one thing I have learned over time is that if you make movements that are too drastic, like if I see that, hey, it looks like my voice is a little loud, and I go to turn my voice down.
Payday. Gandalf was on his way back from Fireguard. A couple of hobbits have been taken there. Oh, God. Now I have that song in my head.
Make some noise. That was really funny. The fact that he has the song stuck in his head and your comment about making noise. Both of those are good. Yeah, so anyways, there's one of my favorite channels is Soviet Womble, who does the bullshitteries, which I have been subbed to him for years now. So I will often quote out of the bullshitteries. I will often quote them, and nobody usually has any idea what I'm on about. But there's one in the CS:GO where, for giggles, Cyanide puts his mouse sensitivity to maximum, and he tries to play CS:GO with his mouse sensitivity on absolute maximum, which basically results in, like, he nudges his mouse and his character spins 180 degrees. So he's trying to play the game, and Womble's like, what are you doing? And Cyanide's like trying to stay calm, and he's like, just remember, small movements. Yes, small movements.
Enemies
and
have
then
entered the dungeon.
he shakes the mouse too much, and his character goes like fiddling all over and wiggling all about because it's moving too fast, and Cyanide just panics, and he's just like, small movements. And so when dealing with the audio slider, that's what's going through my head is small movements. Oh, it's so much funnier in the actual video, but yeah. Okay. In fact, I think we have enough here. Why don't we put down some tar to make it more difficult for them to pass through this way. I'm just going to concentrate all the traps in this little area. Yeah, it's the inside. It's like the inside monologue, right? Like you're sitting there, you're doing your thing, and some film, show, books, video, something pops into your head, and you know, you're quoting it because it's playing through your head, and everyone else is like, what? So we have more population points. Let's go ahead and get another regular Naga. I wanted another orc, but we'll just have to stick with what we have. I think yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade one more orc. And then we should probably venture out on the surface and deal with the actual quests. I only have 20 minutes left to stream after all, give or take. But I want to keep playing. I have to leave you guys so that I can get ready for when my friend shows up, but I want to keep playing and hanging out with you guys. Oh goodness. Mic stand. Oh, right, Grumpy? Yes, you're 100% correct. When someone does get it, you're in heaven. You're like, oh, you got that. Well, that was like when that tech was singing Phantom of the Opera. I like popped my head out and I'm like, oh my god, someone's singing Phantom of the Opera? In our warehouse? What is this wizardry? Alright, what are we sitting at in terms of efficiency? Oh yeah, 113%. Heck yeah. I'm feeling really good about the channel too. I'm glad that I got to verbally diarrhea all over the place this morning and get my head wrapped around that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so this is actually the entrance. Maybe that's why I like the idea of streaming. I've always had a problem talking too much, and in this way, now I can make an entire hobby out of just talking. Yep, that's right. You have your game, Grumpy. You will have to leave at the same time that I have to leave. We will exit together on the gray ships. I hear that
Creatures
song.
of the ultimate evil came upon a strange portal. The evil immediately recognized it for what it was, the entrance to the demon realm. Could this be used to bring the demons under evil's control? The glowering creatures surrounding the area did not appear to share this wish. They seemed more interested in a game of rough and tumble.
Oh, these guys are tough. Let's concentrate down. Let's concentrate down on her. Let's concentrate down on him. Yeah, focus fire. Focus fire is always a better plan. There we go. So focus him. Let's focus down this.
When the demons persistently refused to subjugate themselves to the vile evil, the horde promptly stormed them. The portal disappeared, but it would certainly not be the only one. What did the demon's presence here mean? The ultimate evil let its creatures continue to push on to where the clan chiefs resided.
That's right, we're meeting with the clan chiefs. That's an interesting... It's a black obelisk! Oh no! It's the black obelisk!
The unspeakable evil's creatures saw Trololo and Groom in the distance. However, their glowing red eyes did not bode well. They appeared to be under a spell, an energy aura wobbling around them somewhat disturbingly. To make matters worse, the hero magician Gandaldor happened to appear at this moment too. After all, a magician never arrives too late or too soon, but always precisely when he means to.
Nice.
Defend this place.
Well, hello, Diggy.
For true
Welcome.
evil. The Horde will not be a problem for my master.
With these unpleasing words, magic portals opened in the disgruntled evil's dungeon to
Bless
release
you.
sinister demons into its realm. Brace yourself. The source of the demonic aura had to lie somewhere in the underground. The bustling evil instructed the little snots to dig the underground for all they were worth and to leave no stone unturned until its source was found.
Okay. So... Okay. Sorry, Mr. Orc Chief. You weren't willing to cuddle up with your buddy, so now you have to wait until I regen before I can send you back home. Is it Diggy or Diggs? I put a Y in there. I'm sorry. Diggs, by the way. Diggs BTW. I see that, and honestly, the first thing I goes through my head is Stefan Diggs. Was the Vikings receiver for a bit. Oh, yes, that's right. If I have Twitch people, here we go. Pop commentary. Okay, now you guys can see each other's comments, kind of, sort of. I always figured that the comments on screen thing didn't translate very well, but at least it is there. Yeah, I messed up, Grumpy. I said Diggy, but it's actually Diggs. I misread the size 10 medium gray font on the black background. Oh, that's probably not a good excuse. All right. Well, I like how he drags her by the... Look at that. When they're going to take her to the bed, he's literally dragging her by the tail with her arms up over her. Look at that. Oh, that's so goofy looking. Okay. Speaking of, we do have a defibrillator. We do not have trolls unlocked yet, so we're gonna get that guy picked up. Got all those guys. We've got 3 of those. Okay. So we need to deal with the demon portal type area. So that's likely going to be up here, seeing as this is where all the gold is. Yeah, I'm guessing the access is going to be up through here. So let's just pop down. pop down a small little treasury square right there, so they have somewhere to put the gold. And treasuries don't have efficiency, so it doesn't matter. And then let's see, we're gonna do that. And then let's fill in right here to make that
After
maybe
a few
little more
mining
square.
operations in the dungeon, the Ultimate Evil's little
Yeah, so
snot
we
broke
square this
through
way.
a wall into a large room. An evil-looking crystal lay pulsating in the middle of it.
Oh, that is
This had
advanced
to be
looking.
the source of the demonic aura. A group of vicious demons were guarding the area. Since neither Buffy nor the Winchester brothers were currently available to sort them out, for better or for worse, it would have to be up to the Horde or the Delegating Evil to get the job done.
Spelling skills are still unmatched.
Defend
Dig-
the throne room.
Diggies is what their friends call them, and whatever you do, don't use the defibrillator on your on the gaming console. That is true advice. Yeah, don't use the defibrillator on the gaming console. That probably won't end well. For the Horde, which I 100% hear in the voice from oh my gosh, from Warcraft 3.
The throne
I
room
know
is
his
under
name.
attack.
I know his
The
name.
destruction of the demons and the hellish crystal meant that the barrier was destroyed too. The self-satisfied evil allowed itself a quick pat on the back. Now, it was time to deal with Trollolo and Broom.
It's time to deal with Trollolo. La 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 la. Oh man, it's 6:45 already. No, I don't want to leave you guys. I want to keep playing, especially as we're making so much progress. It's so good. We're making good progress. Oh wow. Okay, demon portals are just randomly appearing now. All right, this is good. This totally works. Really. Good news is I have a lot of gold, so I can build a defibrillator. I just need to make room for it. Here we go. Here we
Payday.
go. Here we go. Here we go. And then I can actually still fit some beds around it. So that's a must. I can fit one bed around it. Nice. Let's do this. Let's do here.
A demon portal in the dungeon has been closed.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna grab our little snots real quick.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
It won't let me do that. Okay, so I need to do that. Yeah, you do that. And then... Because the idea is that I'm gonna expand the room this way. That's the idea. Oh, so I suppose I don't want to do that. Okay. So I need to do... Not that one. And then I need to create access, because if I don't create access, it won't let me fill it in. So I'm going to do access down here, like so. And then once we connect these two together, it should let me fill that in. All right, yeah, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Healing room, like so. And then yeah, that should be, honestly, that should be filled in. And then let's create some access here. Not that I'm happy about it, but we're clearly going to end up expanding that way because I can see the spider den already. So what I'm going to do then is fill in here. And you know what? I have some population points. I'm actually going to go ahead and hire another snot so that we have 5 of the buggers. Put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So that everybody's working on something. I said important. Go there. How
There are
Grab the
countless
gold.
spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
You are correct, narrator. Spiders are indeed disgusting. It's easy to pat myself on the back with the floating hands. What does he call it again in the beginning? He called it the Hand of Terror? That's right. It has a name. It's officially the Hand of Terror. In fact, I love the Hand of Terror, and it's part of the reason why this game has a soft spot in my heart as opposed to the Dungeons 3, which I have started Dungeons 3, and truthfully, I struggle bus with the lack of Hand of Terror. In Dungeons 3, you get a regular little, like, pointy mouse pointer, and what they do is they give you a regular mouse pointer, but they have a Hand of Terror, like a giant animated hand, just like this one, and it follows your mouse pointer around. So you'll move your mouse, and then behind your mouse, the hand will follow, and it creates a lot of, I'll say, unnecessary movement on screen. Like, it's very kind of distracting, and yeah, I'm not a big fan, to be honest. And so I have not seen anything of Dungeons 4. I've been holding off because I don't think this game has anything that's, like, worth spoiling. Like, I don't think I should be worried about spoilers, but I'm worried about spoilers. So I've avoided everything with Dungeons 4. Okay, yeah, and then we're clearly supposed to go down here as well. And then, honestly, because we have access, I think it'll let me build here. Yep, it totally will. You fill that in. And then what we're going to do is put a little treasure room right here. So that when you guys are digging out that area, you can drop off the treasure right there. And we don't have to have you go running all over the place. Okay, so now we've got defibrillator, we've got beds. What's down here? Everybody come take care of this. There we go. See, this way, that's why I put the little treasure squares everywhere, is because they don't have to run across the whole dungeon, or are not going to try to run across the whole dungeon to drop off the treasure. They're just going to go a couple of feet in that direction. Okay. Goblins always get there first. Goblins are speedy little buggers. Alright, that's enough people. Kill them.
There
What do
are
I got
enemies
books
in your
here?
dungeon.
With the hammer hand damage. Let's buff up one of our big guys. Oh, there's going to be another spider dead down here, which usually means lots of gold. So now I've got a lot of gold, a ton of gold, too much gold. Can I, like, upgrade any of my rooms? Let's talk more beer. That might be a good improvement to make. Improved crystals. I only have 400 and some odd mana. Let's see.
It's payday.
Yeah, let's fill that in. Let's, I know those guys are working down in that spider den. Let's fill this in a little bit. Oh, there's a ton of gold around here, too. Oh, there's so much to do, you guys. There's so much to do. Now's not the time to stop. But now is getting to be the time to stop. Okay. Well, speaking of patting ourselves on the back, we did pretty good today, all things considered. Cough. We never restarted. We never almost died. That certainly was not a thing that ever happened. We were flawless and perfect, and our dungeon design is clearly the best. Clearly the absolute best of everything. So, yeah, what's over here? Oh, is there spiders? What is the red? Oh, people over here. He's just sitting there taking damage. That's fantastic. All right, one last little fight real quick, and then we'll one last little fight right next to the healing room, because that makes sense. and then we'll have to call it. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got a kitchen to clean. I've got people to prepare for, and honestly, I should probably get some notes in for D&D at 4 p.m. today. So, yeah. All right, awesome. Well, we're going to save our game here. We're just going to create a new save. Save. Trolls from hell. Trolls are from hell. Okay. All right, awesome. Well, hey, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Super appreciate it. Thanks, Grumpy. Enjoy your game today. Also, thanks to Seraphis for swinging by. Love having you guys both here every Saturday.